Hi, hopefully you've all seen my Harvard referencing video. So this is the other form that you can take, which is footnoting, or Oxford referencing as it's sometimes referred to. So you can use either. I'm not forcing you to use either one. This is the one I tend to use. I quite like. It's a little bit more time consuming though. So let me explain how this works, hopefully. So I'm going to go back to the article that we used last time, which is that one by Avé Schlem. So I'm just going to do that naughty thing, that copy and pasting that we did, that we'd never do if we were doing our coursework. Let's bring up document 2. Okay, we paste that one in. Okay, so I'll put that into my own words. So I need to obviously footnote that. So we're going to go to the References tab again. We go, this time we're not going to use this bit, the citation, we're going to use footnote. Okay, so notice it puts it down as a 1 next to the end of the sentence where you've used that information, and then we've got a 1 underneath. Now, I need to fill in the details. So there is a very easy way of doing this, and it's this website. Okay, this is called citethisforme.com. Okay, and I'll show you how this works. You can see that I've set my citation style to Oxford, that's OSCOLA. Okay. I add a new reference. Now, it's a website. We got it from The Guardian, didn't we? So, I'm going to just paste that in, the URL. I click search, and it comes up with, just to make sure that it's the correct one. I think, yeah, that looks right. So let's look at the citation. Right, it's giving me all the details about the article, The Guardian. It's giving me the URL. That seems correct. So I'll look on continue. Have I got any additional information? Well, I have. I know it's from Avé Schlem. Don't know where I got the C from. There we go. Oh. For some reason, my internet has now given up the ghost. Oh, but we'll go with that as the name. It's a misspelling of his name, but never mind. Okay, complete the citation. Okay, and you can see that here you go. This is actually the correct one that I did earlier. This is the actual correct one, so you just copy it. Can't afford the premium service. We go back to my Word document, and all I do is right click, I paste it in. There you go. So you got the correct footnoting there. Okay, now you then go on and you write a bit more. 1948, Benny Morris. Okay, that's just for the historians who have been doing their coursework on 1948. It's a very famous book by Benny Morris. And what I want to do is obviously add in another footnote. Okay, so he's going to be number 2. Go back to cite this right. I'm going to add a new reference. This time it's going to be a book. Okay, I'm going to search by 1948. Which one is it? It's not that top one. It's this one, Benny Morris. Okay, I want to cite that one. There you go. Year published 2008. Yep, that's the correct one. Yale University Press. Yep, that's correct. Click on continue. It's giving me all that information. Okay. And I might have used particular pages. So I probably just used pages 6 to 7. Okay, we can just put 6 to 7 actually. There we go. I'll just complete my citation. And there you go. Copy the in-text citation. Go back to my Word document. And I just paste it in. And there he is, Benny Morris, 1948, Yale University Press. And for whatever reason, it doesn't actually add in the pages that I actually got the information from. But if you want to be really, really accurate, okay, oops, you should put in the pages. So it should be PP 6 to 7 with the pages that I actually got the information from. There you go. So that is Oxford referencing. That's doing it using footnotes rather than Harvard referencing. Just requires a little bit more work, a little bit more effort because you're having to use the other website, but that other website will create all of those references for you. So it's actually really, really useful because sometimes when you're using, so if we do, let's do, this time I'm going to use Harvard just to illustrate the difference. So if we were using, so let's do the cat sat on the mat, and this time we're going to put in a citation. This is just to show you the difference between the two. Oh, I need to do Harvard. There you go, Harvard. I'm going to insert a citation, add a new source. Okay, now let's imagine we're doing the Benny Morris book again. Okay, so I'm using a book. Look at all those different ones you get. So we're using a book. Author. I've got to put all this in. Benny Morris. Okay, title, 1948. I've then got to find the year it was published by looking at my copy of the book. So I've got to go through my book and I've got to find the fact that it was 2008. 2008. It was published. Oh, I've got to find the city. Okay, so the city was London. Okay, publisher was Yale. My edition is a first edition. Okay. So it's done it for me. That's obviously using Harvard referencing rather than footnoting, but I've had to put in all that information myself, whereas if you use the other system, okay, it will do all of that for you, which is really, really useful. And you could use it for the other one. So if I change the citation style back to Harvard, there it is, Harvard. Okay. And I add a new reference. I'll do a book. I'll do 1948. Okay, so search it. There we go, there's a book. Benny Morris. Cite it. Continue. There he is, good old Benny Morris. Complete the citation. Okay, I just need to copy it. And so if I go back to my Word document, okay, let's just put in, just to show the difference, cat sat on the mat. Okay, I insert my citation. Okay, I'm going to add a new source. You can see it's much more time consuming because again it won't let you fill it in. So the best way to do it is, even though that will give you all of the information, so if I just paste it in, okay, there you go, Morris 2008, it's not tied into what you're doing in Word. So the best way to use Cite Them Right is really to use it when you're doing footnoting, and for the Harvard referencing you just need to sort of fill it in yourself. Hopefully that makes sense.